covering the villages for you. Here's Jill Winters and the VNN Lifestyle News Team.
Villagers venture out to a national cemetery. Plus, residents honor and remember American heroes. Early Sunday morning, thousands of volunteers, including around 200 from the villages alone, placed more than 120,000 American flags at the graves of veterans at Florida National Cemetery for flags for fallen vets. The names of every soldier was read aloud to make sure they are never forgotten, and they were thanked for their service and sacrifice.
Being here today, seeing all these flags, it's just amazing, and it's just heartwarming and very surreal. You have to be here to appreciate it. The military is very much in my life and in my heart, and I joined the service because I love this country and I wanted to serve. So, and just thinking about all these people that sacrifice so much, this is amazing. People just don't think about Memorial Day as those who gave their all, they sacrificed. They think of it as a day to go out and have picnic, pools being open, and you know, it's the wrong way to think about Memorial Day, and it's sad to think that people have lost the meaning of what Memorial Day is. And so I hope people will start learning more about what Memorial Day means. This is what made this country what it is. And if it wasn't for them and their sacrifice, this country wouldn't be and have the freedom that we have today.
Oh, on this weekend, this is the time to honor our veterans who laid down their lives for their fellow Americans. Oh, it's very emotional. When I get to my husband's grave and I see a flag placed on his gravesite, it's just amazing. And to look at all the flags afterwards, when it's all done, it's just beautiful, glorious. I'm so pleased to see how many people have come today. And it's such a gorgeous day that it will be wonderful if others did this also in the coming years.
Flags for Fallen Vets takes place at every national cemetery in the country ahead of Memorial Day. On Memorial Day, local residents visited Veterans Memorial Park of the Villages for an annual remembrance ceremony, while others traveled to Florida National Cemetery to honor and remember U.S. military service members who sacrificed for our nation. Here are some images captured by Daily Sun photojournalists on a thoughtful and reflective Memorial Day. American Legion Post 347 hosted its own Memorial Day ceremony Tuesday morning at Lady Lake Cemetery.
We have come together to honor our brothers and sisters in arms who have gone before us, but not forgotten. Thank you for your support of the families, friends, the town of Lady Lake, and all those who have joined us today. Let us remember them today and every day. In the name of our Father, Amen.
We can ensure that memories of these heroes and the sacrifices are not in vain. We can ensure future generation understands the importance of service, sacrifice, and honor. We can also ensure through our own community service that our country remains strong, free, and prosperous. Memorial Day is the time that many wear or proudly display poppies, not as symbols of what was lost, but reminders of living legacies. As we gather here today, we are reminded of the words of President Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, quote, "It is for us, the living, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced," unquote. Today we are living and we are dedicated to the continued work of those that have gone before us. We're dedicated to preserving the memory of our fallen heroes and declare our unending gratitude and support for their families.
Each year, this day is a solemn reminder that our freedom comes with a price. Today also allows us to honor the families who lost a son, a daughter, a husband, a wife, a mother, a father. I am always thankful to see Florida's many communities come together to support them during difficult times. Jeanette and I offer our profound gratitude to all in attendance for making today's remembrance ceremony possible. We thank you and are proud to join you in expressing our admiration for the Americans who paid the ultimate sacrifice to protect our nation. May God bless you and our brave men and women in uniform, and may God continue to bless the United States of America. Sincerely, Marco Rubio, United States Senator.
For more on this Memorial Day ceremony, take a look at Wednesday's Daily Sun. After this short break, we have news about updates coming to a town square, so stay with us.
The revolutionary Power to Golf Club requires no swing to hit golf shots from 50 up to 225 yards. That's right, no swing. It's empowering golfers with physical issues to continue enjoying time golfing with friends and family. With just the push of a button, the easy-to-use Power to Golf Club launches shots down the fairway and onto the green. Whether a physical issue or just want to join in on the fun, the Power to Golf Club is for you. Visit online, powergolfclub.com.
Spanish Springs will celebrate its 30th anniversary next year, and the original town square continues to evolve. Work continues on a new fitness gym and juice bar at Genesis Health Clubs that is breathing new life into the Rialto building. There will be a nutritional area and smoothie shop that will be open to the general public in addition to fitness upgrades for members. FMK Restaurant Group is increasing its investment in the original square. Coastal Del Mar Seafood Grill will add an outdoor bar with 12 seats, with additional tables bringing the total capacity for the area to 20 patrons. This new area is expected to open in August, according to FMK Group CEO and President Fred Karimapur. The FMK Group also purchased the former location of Augustine's 1812 house. They are right now in the process of selecting a new concept and name for the location, and they hope to share news on the plans for the new restaurant soon, with hopes to open in the fall. The future Blondies being developed at the Sharon L. Morse Performing Arts Center is also an outdoor bar concept. Plans are in the works to allow patrons to order food from other square restaurants, according to the village's Executive Vice President of Operations, Ryan McCabe, so they can enjoy the shaded seating alongside the Sharon's east side. Ryan says Blondies will have extended operating hours, and it will have a large beer selection and more cocktails. Exterior facades of the Van Patten building and the El Mercado building are being updated to make storefronts more retailer-friendly. The lofts of Van Patten House will consist of 7 one- and 2-bedroom apartment homes. A covered golf cart parking structure for future residents of the lofts at Van Patten House will be added. And the main entrance to Spanish Springs Town Square is getting a fresh new look. The ruined walls on either side of Main Street at the intersection with U.S. Highway 27-441 soon will feature new signage boasting the village's logo in Spanish Springs Town Center name.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
The 2023 Atlantic hurricane season officially begins Thursday. Last week, Governor Ron DeSantis signed a new tax relief bill that includes 2 14-day disaster preparedness sales tax holidays for family, household goods, and pet supplies. The first tax holiday is going on now through June 9th, and the second is planned for August 26th through September 8th to coincide with peak hurricane season. Keep these tax savings holidays in mind as you look to put together your hurricane supply kits. Staples such as batteries, weather radios, and generators will all be tax-free, along with other important items. Within that same tax relief plan, there is a Freedom Summer Sales Tax holiday now to Labor Day, which is September 4th, on family recreational items and children's toys. This 3-month tax holiday applies to the purchase of tickets to movies, live musicals, and sporting events, entry to state parks, children's athletic equipment, and supplies for boating, camping, and fishing. The tax relief package, which is the highest in the state's history, also includes permanent tax relief on all baby and toddler items, which includes diaper and children's clothing. As for hurricane season, that's going to run through November 30th, so make sure to take advantage of the Hurricane Preparedness Sales Tax holiday to get your disaster supply kit ready. We are currently working on a hurricane preparedness show covering all the bases to get you ready for hurricane season, so stay tuned for that. Up next, the village's couple aims to teach neighbors about an outdoor sport. We'll be right back.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stairway Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stairway Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Rocking, dancing,
Shake your body, baby, do that conga.
relaxing, or romancing. Thank you for listening to your village's soundtrack, WVLG.
The best mix of music, the songs you love. Your village's soundtrack, WVLG.
Carol and Dominic D'Amico have lived in the villages for almost 20 years, and they only recently learned about lawn bowling, a game they refer to as a secret sport. After being diagnosed with sciatica and neuropathy, Dominic made a switch from the bowling lanes and golf course to a new sport to stay active.
people say, oh, it's bocce. Well, it's way more than bocce as far as we're concerned, but it uses a lot of the same skills. So it's not something that they would find very hard to adapt to. And what we're trying to do is to get them to move into an area that just might be more interesting, especially if they've had some issues with people taking them off the lanes or off the golf course because of their health. This might be a sport that they can move into as they get older. I found this about a year ago, and I found it at Rio Grande. And then if you wait long enough, they build you something like this. And that's what they did for us. And I now have my friendly neighborhood lawn bowling green. The investment is amazing that the village has put into this. And what we decided to do, my wife and I, we fell in love with the sport because the sport actually uses up skills that you have in bocce, a shuffleboard, putting, 10-pin bowling. If you put it all together, this is kind of an upgrade. And we're in love with it. And my wife runs around and grabs people because they'll be putt-putting, and we bring them in here, and somebody walks by walking their dog, and we'll try to bring them in here. And slowly but surely, we got a few groups to be interested in it. We did some training. We've trained about, and we've taught about 300 people. Everybody asks me, are you trying to form a league? I say, well, that's step 3. We're in step 1 right now. If I can get you interested, we'll try to put something together if we can. And it probably will exist more in the fall than it will in the summer. So this is training time. This is the time to get people to at least experiencing this. And if they find that this is something they're interested in, then hopefully when the cooler weather comes, we might actually get into that. And we'll see how it rolls. I adopted this. I fell in love with it. I'm hoping that other people that are kind of saying, you know, I don't want to be sitting on the couch for the rest of my life, will come down here and try this. This might be exactly what you need.
Carol and Dominic play and teach lawn bowling 9 a.m. Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at First Responders Recreation. They want to get a weekly group playing at this facility. From playing against some of the best high school golfers in the state at the Class 2A state championships in November to teeing up alongside one of the best golfers on the LPGA's developmental circuit in a Pro-Am, Village's high school student Katie Allen is learning a lot. The rising Buffalo sophomore played in a foursome with French pro Agatha Lanes, who is currently ranked 3rd on the Epson Tour's money list. Katie played with Lily Dunn and Isabella Weaver of Tavares High School. Agatha says she would have been so thrilled to have that opportunity when she was a younger golfer, so she was happy to be part of this event. This scramble format gave the amateur players the chance to observe exactly how the pro approached the same shots they were taking. Katie admits she watched a lot of Agatha's wedge shots and other small things she could pick up so she can start practicing more. Katie enjoyed how Agatha tackled the course differently from how she would. Agatha was really impressed by how far Katie hits the ball, saying she had a really good shot. Overall, Katie says it was definitely a learning experience to see how to get to a professional level from where she is currently at. The Village's SC's new season has begun. On Saturday, the Villages traveled to face Tampa Bay United SC. After 88 minutes of hard play, Nikolai Munch's header toward the far post netted the only goal of the match as the Villages took the 1-0 victory, earning 3 points. Nikolai says, to be honest, he didn't even see the ball go in as he succumbed to leg cramps. As he heard his teammates running toward him, he realized they scored and thought it was unbelievable. The Village's SC captain, Pedro Santos, says everyone was fighting, no one was giving up, even until that last minute. So there was no better feeling than to finish a night like that with a goal. They play Brevard SC Wednesday in Melbourne. We'll be back with more news from Florida's friendliest hometown.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
So one of the favorite things I experience as an audiologist is, this is going to sound weird, it's earwax removal. It's called cerumen management professionally. So what we do with the Villages Health is we use a device called the irrigator. It is the coolest device. Most people call it almost like an ear spa, like you're getting a massage. It's body temperature water that comes out in a steady flow that almost feels like your ear canal is getting massaged. It takes seconds in most cases, minutes every once in a while. The wax comes out and you're feeling great. So you don't have to be a patient of the Villages Health. Our audiologists are specialists that take just about every insurance. We're happy to adopt you just for earwax removal.
This is VNN.
Two Villages High School graduates and baseball players are sharing the field once again at the 2023 National Junior College Athletic Association's World Series in Colorado. Cole Bolin, who was a utility player for the Villages before becoming a catcher in his senior year, plays the same position now for the College of Central Florida in Ocala. During the summer of 2021, Cole played for the Leesburg Thunder, which was part of the Florida Futures Summer League Division II, and the Leesburg Lightning. At the time, that gave him a chance to continue to hone and improve his baseball skills, which has clearly paid off. Cole joins Michael Gilliams playing for the Patriots. Michael, who was a pitcher while wearing green and gold at the Villages High School, has split time at catcher with Cole in college. Michael hit a 2-run home run during the team's opening round 12-0 win over Andrew College. The team dropped its next game and moved into the elimination round Tuesday against Delgado Community College. The World Series began Saturday and runs through Thursday. Both players also received all Mid-Florida Conference honors this season, Cole as a first-teamer and Michael on the second team. The 2023 Florida Collegiate Summer League is about to kick off. The Leesburg Lightning will begin its season with a home opener 7 p.m. Friday against the Winter Park Diamond Dogs, the very same team they battled last year in the FCSL Championship Series. It will be an exciting way to get this wooden bat league started. All Leesburg Lightning home games are free to the public, so why not take a drive down to Pat Thomas Stadium to watch some baseball? It's time now for a brief commercial break. We'll be right back.
Is diabetes ruining your life? Diabetes Relief Care, located in Majuvia Life Centers on 441 and Lady Lake, can help you get back to your active lifestyle. With our diabetes treatment, insulin is administered as a hormone rather than a drug. Majuvia will co-manage your individualized care plan with your doctor for treatment, testing, and clinical results. Call for a private consultation and see how our diabetes treatment can help you. And yes, we accept Medicare. Visit drcvillages.com or call 352-644-9512.
G50, G50.
B15, bingo! In your face, Earl!
She said G50. I got bingo.
When you have hearing problems, it's the little details you miss.
We can help. Take our 7-day free trial.
In your face, Earl.
Elite Hearing Centers of America. From hearing problems to hearing solutions.
Patrons of the Sharon L. Morse Performing Arts Center and the Studio Theater Tierra del Sol have had the pleasure of watching artistic director Whitney Morse act on stage or be involved in what's going on backstage. Whitney says she grew up watching her mom, Rebecca, perform. She loved it and knew that was something she also wanted to do. Whitney says both she and her sister Kelsey Manley jumped at any chance they got to sing alongside their mom. Whitney says watching her mom is a master class in working the crowd. Whitney has performed professionally in New York, Chicago, and throughout Florida, and Rebecca is so incredibly proud of her. Rebecca says Whitney works so hard honing her craft, and it's so evident in every performance. Rebecca is over the moon proud of her and Kelsey. Whitney can probably count on one hand the shows that her mom has missed, and she says that's saying something since Whitney has been performing consistently since she was 11. For even more about this mother-daughter performing duo, take a look at Wednesday's Daily Sun. Last week's Lunchtime Concert Series at Savannah Center featured multi-talented musician Mike Abbott. Let's listen in.
Hear the body was warm as we sailed into the misty. Hark now, hear the sailors cry. Smell the sea and feel the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly into the misty. When that foghorn blows, I will be coming home. When that foghorn blows, I want to hear it. I don't have to fear it, and I'm a rocket gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And magnificently flow into the misty. When that foghorn blows, I will be coming home. When that foghorn blows, I want to hear it. I don't have to fear it, and I'm a rocket gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old.
As you know, the Villages is the place to be when it comes to great musical entertainment. These are the bands ready to perform for you on Thursday. That's all the news we have for you now. Pick up a copy of Thursday's Daily Sun to learn about the start of hurricane season. Make sure you get out there and enjoy the Villages lifestyle.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.
You're here to have fun, lots of fun. We're Lake Nutrition Center, your health food store. We offer vitamins, supplements, immune boosters, gluten-free and plant-based options that will support your health. We're here to help you feel better, sleep better, manage your stress of those pickleball tournaments, navigate the traffic circles, and help you with your golf game. We look forward to meeting you and helping you stay healthy and have more fun.
Broadcasting and streaming live from Lake Sumter Landing in a small building with big windows near the water. AM 640, 102.7 and 104.5 FM. Your soundtrack to the Villages. WVLG Wildwood.